Hi, my name is MacKenzie Butler, and I'm passionate about social justice. I think from a very young age, I've always been excited about helping people, and I've really cared about people, and that definitely comes from my parents. One of the most instrumental moments in my life that helped me realize that this is what I want to do was my senior year. I was at Fresno Pacific University. So I was meeting with my social work advisor, and she was helping me kind of prepare for different interviews I would be having with potential internships. And I remember she asked me, she said, "MacKenzie, what do you want? What is your goal?" And I looked her right in the eye and I said, "My goal is to change the world." And she put her head in her hands like this and she was like, "No, don't ever say that again, never." And so now it's been over 7 years since I spoke with her, had that conversation in her little office on the second floor. And if you ask me today, what is my goal? What do I want? I want to change the world. Over the last 7 years, I've had the incredible opportunity to work in 3 different countries and in various capacities pursuing social justice. Right out of college, I was able to work as a case manager, working predominantly with young women who are in need of rapid rehousing or homeless prevention. From there, I moved to Panama in order to learn Spanish, a skill I knew I would need if I was going to pursue my work as a social worker, especially in California. Little did I know that in Panama would I not only learn Spanish, but also find the opportunity to work with an incredible organization called Students International in Costa Rica. I focus mainly on community development, which can mean so many different things. Anything from leading Zumba classes for elderly women in impoverished neighborhoods, to helping children learn English, to mentoring, to providing some very case management services. I realized that the biggest issue is not the people, it's the systems. And in my blog, I write a lot about Bob Sutton and his theory of crappy systems and how crappy systems will always trump crappy people. So if you take someone who's not that talented, who doesn't have that much going for them, and you put them in an incredible system, they'll succeed. But that also works the other way, and I think that's what we're seeing so much of. So these are incredibly talented people, they're gifted people, they're passionate people, but we have them put into these horrible broken systems, and it's making our world a broken place. So my current capacity is working at Catholic Charities of Northern Nevada as the Benefit Enrollment Center Program Manager. And what I do is I help seniors over the age of 65 and also adults with disabilities. I help them get access to resources and benefits that already exist that they just don't know about or have had issues with in the past. I add value by not only having the passion for people and for social justice, but also the business mind and skills to go with it, because one without the other just can't accomplish that much. I also in my blog write about some tangible steps that we can use to start changing these broken systems and to start accomplishing this social justice in a really real way. Because I know sometimes, every day actually, I experience this feeling of helplessness. Like, yes, these systems are broken, but what can I do about it? I'm not a politician, I'm not a lawyer, I'm just a program manager. How can I affect real change? And so that's what I really have been trying to focus on. And I've come down to kind of 4 basic steps that we can all do in our everyday life to start affecting this change. So the first step in us attaining our goal of social justice is awareness. Do you even know the systems that are broken around you? Just because they're not impacting you does not mean they're not there. The second thing we have to do is we have to care. Do you care about the person you don't even know? The person at the grocery store, the guy on the street panhandling? Do you even care about them? We're all in this together. If we can all be more empathetic, we collectively can make our world better. Step number 3 is to question, why are systems the way they are? The more you begin to question this, the more you'll begin to see that systems are the way they are for a reason. And usually because it's benefiting someone, and that someone is usually not the person living in poverty, in oppression, the marginalized. And the final step is to act, is to stand against injustice. It's to do something simple, something small. It's to get out of your comfort zone and get to know someone that you never would have talked to otherwise. Learn from them, hear what their experience is like. In conclusion, I guess social justice can come about in many different ways. If you follow my blog, you know it can come from a 20-foot-long inflatable colon named Casper that's helping Latinos have access to better health care. Or it can look like my friend Addie, who lives in intentional community in one of the roughest neighborhoods in Fresno, California, and shares her life with her neighbors. My name is MacKenzie Butler, and I want to change the world.